Hello my beautiful people on the internet, and how are you all doing? So it's a new one, and today we're going to be facing the Infiniti G37. So I'm going to tell you what I plan to do. So as it turns out, this vehicle's engine, the engine is not bad, but the problem is some of the valves are stuck open, which is what is making the vehicle to not accelerate properly or to raise beyond a certain RPM. So what has happened is that I have called on Sule that Sule should assist on this, and the reason is because I want to finish that Dodge, so I can't be doing the two at the same time. I want to finish the Dodge once and for all. There are little things that are still left in the Dodge that I need to put in place. So today is Sunday evening. I've called Sule. Sule is coming. We're going to tow this Infiniti to his workshop. So when we get there, I'm going to hand it over to him. So what they are going to have to do is to remove the engine, and then when they bring the engine out, they will service the whole valve and check if there is a valve leakage, and then just clear the whole thing so that the vehicle can operate efficiently. Now, with that out of the way, the next thing that we'll be doing is that I'll be facing the Dodge and replacing all the trims that needs to be replaced. If you watched in the last video, we drove the Dodge successfully and it was driving very smoothly, but there are some things that are missing in it. For example, the tires are not the same size. The one at the right passenger side, the passenger side at the back, that one is not the same size as the rest of the tire, so it's making the vehicle to scrub the ground whenever you go through a gallop. So what I intend to do is to go to the market, get some items like all the parts that are missing, and also maybe take it to where the upholstery, so that they can fix that armrest where there is hole, right? Other than that, the next thing I want to do is, when I'm done with the Dodge, I will go to Sule's place to go and continue working on this Infiniti. So the thing that I really wanted to do is just to make sure that all the valves is fixed and this vehicle can start and drive on its own power. So from the few things I've seen about it, the vehicle engine doesn't look like what they've actually worked on. It doesn't look like, I don't know if they've worked on it or not, but it looks very clean and very good. So with that being said, I'm waiting for Sule now. Before he comes, I'm going to be removing this bumper, this front bumper. I'm going to be taking it out, and then when I'm done, because I can't, the last time they towed this vehicle, the old front bumper was just mashed up together. This is where you have some of these scratches that are here, and I don't like that. So I'm going to be removing the bumper and then wait for Sule, then we'll tow it to his workshop. Then I'll come back to Agopala. So tomorrow I'll go and get the parts for the Dodge. Alright guys, so I have removed the front bumper, that's it over there, and this is the perfect time. I think this is the perfect time for me to do some remaining things that is at the front here. So the first one being that I need to, these headlights, they are completely filthy, as in very dirty, so I have to take them to Ladipo. I'll remove them, take them to Ladipo so that they can have it both cleaned, the two to be cleaned at Ladipo. Secondly, I noticed that there is no fog light here. There's no fog light here. I have to put a new fog light here. also maybe I'll just change the entire fog light. So I will test the bulbs as well and know which one is working, which one is not working. But these are not the priorities. So I think it's the perfect time, because when they were towing this vehicle, the hole here, there used to be a kind of a plastic here. It's inside of the car. It fell off when they were towing it. So I'm going to put that back in now, and then I'll be waiting for Sule. Sule has already called me. Hold on. Yeah, Sule, let me see. Yeah, Sule has already called me. He said he's on his way, that he's going to be here shortly. So let me just quickly get one or two things ready, and then we'll start going to his place. Alright, that is one mesh installed. And it is sitting perfectly flush. What I'm going to be doing later is, I think I have to clean this vehicle, but that is when we are done. I have to clean everything up. It's a new day, and I just got a call from Sule, and he told me he has fixed the Infinity's engine. So initially what I wanted to do was that while the Infinity was at his workshop, I'll be fixing the Dodge and running up the Dodge, since I don't have the right tools to remove the engine for the Infinity. And my workshop is not fully ready yet. So, but the thing is, I searched the entire market. I could not find the tool I needed. Right? I could not find the parts I needed for the Dodge. So there were about 5 to 6 parts that are still left for me to fit in the Dodge. So, but I've been able to find one of them, and I'm going to be getting that one in outside country, because that one is an Android. So, but the remaining trim pieces, I think I'll have to go back to the market to go and look for it again. So I had gone to Sule's place before when he was working on the engine. When he finished timing the engine, I had to show him how to time the G37 VVL actuator, because if you don't time it right, the vehicle will not, if you press the throttle, it will not raise, and it will be most likely undrivable. So I had to go and show him how to do that, and then I left. So he just called me yesterday night that he has finished the engine. He sent me a video of the engine running. So I'm going to his workshop right now to go and see what he has done, and then let's see how it goes. Yo, Sule, how far?
Boss.
How you doing now? Oh, nice work. So, I don't believe if you do this work under just span of 3 days. Oh, you try. 3 days, you don't take out the engine, tear them apart, put them back together.
We will couple back.
Correct. So how you see the engine health? How the lifespan of the engine?
Now is 98%. Until we drive
the car.
No, we just put the engine, so until we drive, then we know the next thing. But now, everything is working perfect for now. 98% now.
Okay, you know, so you tell me, you've been taken for test drive.
Yeah.
Just short test drive. How you see the gear?
The gear is working perfect. That one self is extraordinary. It's working perfect.
Wow. I never really expect anything to do. Most especially, I don't really know how the startup of the engine goes since when I buy them, because the motor they don't abandon them for a very long time. But I did surprised that just by doing your magic, if you bring the engine back to life.
It's not easy.
Correct. Well, on that just the span of 3 days. You see, they blow my mind. Last time I command this engine inside the other Infinity I get, I tell you, 3 months, we see they work the engine now.
You know easy. But now everything is working fine now.
Yeah, correct. Even from the way they raise the engine,
And now from the review,
man, the sound is just absolutely crazy.
Perfect.
Like, correct. I really appreciate your work, man. Like,
Yeah,
I really
boss.
appreciate. Don't worry. You
Boss.
are OG for one thing.
Boss.
Hi guys, so it's been a couple days since I came back from Sule's place, and I'm going to give you a rundown of everything that happened. The vehicle is completed at his workshop. The valves, of course, as like I said, were the problems, but as I don't have tools yet in my workshop, like I don't have crane to take out engines. And the last time I tried to rent crane, it was a nightmare. So instead of me just holding on to the vehicle, I sent it to Sule's workshop so that the vehicle can be fixed. Now, on getting there, I actually went, before the video you saw, I went to his workshop to assist him with the VVEL, because if you don't time the VVEL motor correctly, the car, even though you did the timing chain correctly, if the VVL motor is not properly timed, you will not be able to accelerate the vehicle. It will not raise. The car may even start, or it may not even start at all. So but I had to go back and we timed the VVL. I showed him how to time it, and then I came back. So about a day later, he called me like, bro, I don't finish the car, I can't carry. So here is the update on it. Now the car starts fine. Let me even start it for you, and it revs fine. See? Now
that's exactly the vibe.
the car starts fine, revs fine, drives fine, but there are still some issues that are wrong with it. But this one, it's not mechanical issue. Though there are a few mechanical issues like the brakes. I need to bleed the brake system very well. There's a lot of air trap inside. That's not the part I'm going for. The other issues I noticed is that, except like for example this whole interior, it needs a whole new makeover. The whole dashboard is cracked, like seriously cracked. This place here, this handle, it's not sitting, so I have to lose this one and check for any damages and then fix it back. And then I will have to start putting all the plastics together. And also there are some sensors that are not working properly. For example, sometimes the car goes into limp mode, and Infinity designs their car to go into limp mode. Once it detects anything that is wrong with it, it will limp the car immediately, so that you can fix that and then the car can go back running 100%. That way you will not damage your engine or your transmission. So the transmission is working fine, and there are some, we've oiled the car with fresh synthetic oil. I think you would have saw that in the time lapse. And then the oil, I have the transmission oil here. I'm not going to put it yet until I finish the vehicle, and then I'll change the transmission. So with that being said, what I'm going to be doing this morning is I'm going to be removing this steering, and I'm going to be removing this instrumental cluster, so that I can have access to whatever it is that is holding this, because this thing is working, right? It's working. You can hear the motor. It's coming out and going back in. See, it's coming out now, and then it can go back in. The problem is it's not going up or down. So I think it has been disconnected somewhere. So I'm going to lose this place, take this thing out, lose the steering, bring it at hand, so that I can observe what is actually going on with it. We're going to remove the entire dashboard, but first I have to address this issue. So the problem with this point here is this: if you look here, there is supposed to be a knot somewhere here, right? And see, the steering is coming down now. I see there's supposed to be a knot here that controls this place here. And when you're moving the vehicle, this entire mechanism goes up together. So the knot has been removed by someone, and this kind of I don't know what this is called, but it's kind of something like a washer. It has been bent, so obviously someone has been here before. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to look for a way to look for a knot that's secure this place up. So when that is done, we should be good to go. But before then, I will remove this entire dashboard and I'll take it to the people that will repair it. So this dashboard has to be repaired. Alright, so we've loosed the dashboard and this took way longer than I expected. I think this is the perfect time I'm going to be working in this vehicle because I know that we're already approaching the end of it. So the button that came with this place was not good, and this is the old button. This is the old one. The driver's side wasn't good, so I lose this one from the other Infinity that I have. And I've sold the Infinity, so I lose some part that I needed from that one and sold it. Also, I have Abba was the one that fixed the gauge because the gauge was not working. So I brought a new gauge and Abba was able to fix it while I was losing the dashboard. So the plan here right now is that these two seats, this one and this one here, we're going to be taking them to the upholstery's place so that they can work on the seats and have them, they put a new seat to them. So what I'm going to be doing next is there are some, for example, the infotainment system. I noticed that the Bluetooth was not connecting. So it's not that it wasn't connecting, it's not even turning on at all. So it shows that the Android head unit is having issues. So I'm going to be going to the market to go and get a new, not Android head unit, but a new head unit. And also, I plan to get the shock absorbers as well because the front shock absorbers are not working the way I want them to work. So in essence, what I'm going to be doing is first get the interior done. So this is going to be the end of this video. The next video you guys are going to be seeing is us finally finishing this vehicle, starting it and then driving it. So this vehicle is already done because it's starting, it's driving, but I just want to finish it completely. Unlike the Dodge, we are still looking for the interior part of the Dodge and we've not been able to find it. The funny thing with that Dodge is the parts, the things like the engine, the gear, the shock absorbers, the linkage, the bushings, they are all available. All those parts are available. The only thing that I found very rare is the interior. The interior of that Dodge, I can't find it anywhere. I'm talking about things like the plastic trims. I've not been able to find it anywhere. So I'm still going to go to Ladikpo tomorrow to see if I can find it. But majorly what I'm going to be facing now is this Infinity. So in the next video we are going to be wrapping it up and then finishing the entire build completely. With that being said, see you guys later. Bye bye.